Hello Vault Dwellers, and welcome back to another Fallout 4 settlement build tour. It has been quite a while since I've done one of these, so you please forgive me if I am a little bit rusty at it. We are here at Coastal Cottage, where I rebuilt the Bootleggers shack from Fallout 76. So with all that being said, let's get started. Sturgis and I were out scouring the wasteland and looking for a settlement that we had not claimed when we came across Coastal Cottage, and found this little bootlegger shack that had been built, I don't know when. It was very run down and decrepit, but we've brought it back to life and given it a whole new purpose. We found a lovely couple to come in and turn it into a tree emporium, although I do believe they should clean up some of these other trees here. There seem to be quite a few of them, but yeah, it cleaned up really well. There was a lot of debris and clutter. But let's go inside and see what they've done with the place. Although I will say they should pick up their axes. Somebody could certainly trip and poke out an eyeball. But as you can see, they do sell Christmas trees here. And I think they look very lovely, very festive. And we can head straight back towards the back here, towards the proprietress. She is very meticulous in her placement of the trees. It took her many hours to get these all set up just to her liking. And as you can see, she looks quite lovely in her Christmas red, even though it is towards the end of June. Over this way, we've got a little drink station. We offer free drinks to any customers that come in. They've got tea and coffee, although they normally do have sweet rolls, but it looks like they are out today, which is quite a shame. I hear she makes a very lovely sweet roll, and I was hoping that we would be able to partake in one, but not on this occasion. As you can tell, we did have to board up the back wall here. The hillside had encroached into the building, and while we were able to excavate some of it out, we were not able to get it all. Sturgis is out looking right now for a machine or something to help us continue digging out the hillside so we can open this area back up. But for now, it is a little tiny sitting area, just something very plain. You know, we didn't want too much. We didn't want to take away from the Christmas trees, while we want our customers to come in and be comfortable and enjoy their time here. We didn't want them sitting for too long. So nothing fancy in this area, although we did have to put some extra boxes out for storage of items from the kitchen, because as you can see, it is a very tiny kitchen, big enough just for the chef and maybe one other person. I don't know if you guys have met Chef Bob. He is the hardest working flamingo in the Commonwealth. He goes around to every settlement at least twice a week to make sure they are getting good, nutritious meals. And I hear he teaches classes on how to cook as well. But we were able to scavenge one of the beverage stations that we found in the basement of the Bootlegger shack. Sturgis was able to get it cleaned up and back into working order. But yeah, it's just a very tiny little kitchen. Nothing too fancy. Looks like he's got deathclaw eggs and mongrel dog meat on special today. So, although I will say he probably should not keep his pots on the floor. And then over here, we can just barely see behind her. She does have an extra trunk full of toys that are for sale. And we do have a little gnome standing guard over there. He is keeping an eye on the Mirelurk queen that was over there. But she did meet with an unfortunate Quappa-related incident and had to be put out of her misery. But I do like how this little area has turned out. Very clean and neat. So let's go check out the toy section. Our proprietress has been out scavenging the wasteland for all kinds of books and toys and knickknacks that they could bring back and repair and put up for sale. Although the male proprietor is a big model enthusiast and has taught himself how to make little miniatures, and I think he has done a marvelous job at it. Although where he got the different colors of paint for them is a trade secret apparently, because he won't even tell me. But I do like how he was able to get so many of them done before the shop opened for business. And I think I'm going to take that one. Yes, Mr. Jangles, I will pay for it on my way out. But for now, let's go upstairs and check out the bedroom area. I do have their permission to come up and show you guys around. I think it turned out quite nicely. They put a lot of elbow grease into this area, set up a little drink station so that if they want coffee or something in the middle of the afternoon or early evening, or water, they have it available to them. And then here is their little bedroom area. I don't know why he keeps some wine in his cabinet, but I guess to each of their own. I like the little magic 8-ball. Very reminiscent of Fallout 3. And yeah, just their little bed. They seem to enjoy it up here. And we do have their little dresser here at the end. It was a tight squeeze in, but they did manage to get it. And then over here is Jeremy. He is the male proprietor's favorite tree in the whole entire Commonwealth, and he takes it everywhere they go. He considers it his child and treats it as such, with his own special little nook for resting, I guess. And then over here they have moved out the storage cupboard and put in just a little tiny area where one of them can come up and dine. Because they're such a busy couple, they hardly ever have a chance to eat together. So this is pretty much just a one-person table for right now. They do bring another chair out occasionally and do sit down and eat together, but this little table we were able to salvage and just kind of rearranged. I don't know why the bubblegum is doing death-defying tricks, but yeah, it turned out really nice. Found a picture of Mr. Peebles, and he definitely needed a bright and shining spot in the build. And then over here we had to demolish the original railing because it had, most of it had fallen in and obscured the opening to the second floor. But I think it turned out pretty nice. We put in some bookshelves and some extra food storage up here. it was a nice little way to utilize that corner. Out here we do have a little balcony. Get a nice view of our flag. You can just see the gunners up there on the overpass. We did keep this area pretty much the way it was. Found a few better conditioned couches and chair, but yeah, we're still able to utilize the table that was already here, which turned out very nice. It scrubbed up very well. I do love the view from here. Over here, excuse me, pardon me. Over here we do have a working grill. Looks like they're going to be having ribs and squirrel on a stick for dinner this evening. And then they do have a refrigerator over here that is fully stocked, even with ice cold Nuka-Cola. Very nice. Now, when they were excavating here, they did find the remains of the former couple. And we did build, oh, I don't know that you would call it a memorial, but we did fix them a very lovely spot over here. They looked so happy together that we just couldn't separate them, and the female proprietress likes to come up here and talk with them. Although what they talk about, I have no clue. But as you can see, it does stay open and go all the way around again. But we will go ahead and head back in and go downstairs and check out the basement chemistry area. So just pardon me while we get down there. I think this place cleaned up very nicely. They did leave the truck that Sturgis helped them haul it up out of that ravine, and decided to just leave it here. We were going to use the Meyer Alert Queen to help haul it away, but as I said, she did meet with an unfortunate work-related incident and is not here anymore. I do like that you can see the little gnome there. I think he's adorable, just poking out. And then if we come over this way, you will see that we do have the basement in. Now, they have not had a chance to get all of the trash and stuff hauled away. They are working on it, but these are just a few of the things they found inside the building. A little bit of remains from the former occupants. But let's go in and check out this chemistry basement. That is not a chemistry basement anymore. I did not approve of a black market arms dealer being on the property. We are a Minuteman settlement, but apparently the proprietor had other ideas. But it does look like he is fully stocked with weapons of all kinds. I just have no clue as to why he would do this. But yeah, looks like he's fully stocked on ammo as well. I don't know, I may need to buy some of it. And it does look like he has components for making ammunition and repairing weapons. And apparently he has grenades. I just may need to buy those because, as a lot of people know, grenades are the way to my heart. So, yeah, I like how this looks, even though I did not approve it. And the counter looks very nice. You did a very good job. I don't know how you got that down in here, but it does look good. for what it is. And salty arms, and apparently it is open for business. You're looking quite dapper today, sir. And then over in this area, looks like this is where they make their weapons and ammunition. And the last little room we have here is the bathroom. I think it cleaned up fairly well. Not my normal kind of bathroom that you're going to see in the wasteland, but definitely unique to this settlement. I'll give them that. I can't believe they got everything fit in here. And why did you strap a grenade to a teddy bear? What kind of evil, mean people are you? But, yeah. I think this area turned out very well. I'm very pleased with it. Okay, let's go ahead and head on out, and we will head back over towards the front of the house. And like I said in the beginning, this is my entry into the Bootleggers Challenge. I will leave a link in the description to the playlist, which is over on Quick Smoke's channel. If you would like to enter into this challenge yourself, go over and check out the video that he did outlining the challenge itself, and I will leave a link down in the description to that video as well. But for now, thank you for joining me. I've been Vault Girl. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I see you in the next one.